YouTube? We went 10-0 to COG with Chimera. So if you don't know what Chimera is a deck based around illusion monsters. So if you don't know the main concept of illusions, a lot of them have the ability that when they battle, neither monster can be destroyed in battle. Now, while that may not seem counterproductive to getting rid of your opponent's monsters, a lot of them have an ability that gives you some kind of removal aspect anyway. So basically, this illusion deck revolves around Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. If you watch the anime, it's one of Yugi's main go-to creatures, monsters that he uses to win games. So, but these are enhanced versions, and this deck is really good. So first of all, we're going to go over the main deck monsters of Chimera. You're going to notice that they have multiple different effects, and effects that really, really help you get past and win the game. So, first is Cornfield Culto. This is the best starter in the deck. Basically, like I said before, if it battles a monster, neither monster can be destroyed in battle, which comes up a lot, and I'm going to tell you why. You can only use the effect of following effects of Kotal once per turn. You can discard it to add one monster that specifically mentions Chimera Fusion from deck to hand. Second effect, you can banish it from your graveyard to when you have a Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast on the field. And don't worry, all your fusions are treated as that. Two, prevent one of your cards from being targeted and destroyed. So essentially, if you have Chimera on the field, they MST a back row, you can negate that and destroy any card in your field that gets targeted. Not just your monsters or whatever. And then, also, if they were to Book of Moon your monster, negate it. So really, really good. You want this in your graveyard, ideally turn 1, if you can. So yeah, really good protection. Definitely a 3 of, and it's only a rare. You definitely want to get 3 of this. Gazelle, King of Mythical Claws. On summon, this searches Chimera Fusion, whether it's normal or special summoned. And then, when this is sent to the graveyard as fusion material, you get to add any illusion monster from your deck to your hand. So this is primarily there to search out your Nightmare Apprentice. Now, not every monster in this deck is an illusion, which is very important. Sometimes what you will find is that there are different fusion requirements on the fusions. For example, your Phantom Beast takes, your Chimera takes, your Phantom Beast takes a Beast plus a Fiend. Then you'll find your Bufferment takes two different types, so either Beast, Fiend, or Illusion. And then you'll find the big one takes an Illusion and a Beast. So you gotta understand what these fusion requirements are, and you'll learn as you play the deck and master it down. But it may take a little bit while to get used to. But yeah, that's Gazelle. Next, we have Mirror Sword Knight. So Mirror Sword Knight is really, really good. So basically, quick effect, this card contributes itself to summon out one monster from your deck that mentions Chimera Fusion. So this is always going to summon your Gazelle for you. And then while this card's in your graveyard and you control Chimera, you can banish this from your graveyard to negate the monster's effect activated by your opponent and destroy it. Now this is really, really, not destroy it, negate the effect. This is really, really good. Now, the reason why is you're always going to have Chimera on the field, and this essentially is a free negate. Now, this can negate from anywhere, can negate from hand, field, or graveyard. So if they activate something in the graveyard you do not want, or even in the Banish Zone, you can negate that as well, making Mirror Sword Knight a very versatile negate. And also, this can be searched off your Kotal, because this is a monster that mentions Chimera Fusion. So this is very, very, very good. And next, we have our Big Wing Bufferment. Now, I only played 2 of this. If you have one Nightmare Apprentice, you can opt to run 3. However, you really only want to run 2. So basically, on normal or special, this could add 1 level 4 Beast and 1 Chimera Fusion from deck to hand. Now, while that may sound really good, and in certain situations it is, it does lock you into Fusion Summoning the rest of the turn. So keep that in mind. And also, if this is sent to the graveyard as a fusion material, you can target an illusion monster in your graveyard and revive it. So this helps make your turn 1 board really, really good. As well, and helps make it consistent. Now, on top of that, we are playing Master Tau. This card can revive any illusion from the graveyard when this is sent to the graveyard. So if you send it to the graveyard via a card effect, any way possible, fusion summoning, using Beatrice to send it, you can get its effect either way. Even if you drop or discard it, because it just has to be sent, it does not care if it gets discarded for cost. So it's very good at that regard. Yeah, really, really good. Next, we have Nightmare Apprentice. So Nightmare Apprentice is the UR. You can definitely get away with playing one, although you really want to play two. It helps the consistency. If you're playing one, lessen the size of the deck. That's what I would do, so that way it's more consistent for you. But if you only have one, play it with one. So Nightmare Apprentice can special summon itself by discarding one card. And then on summon, adds any illusion monster from deck to hand. So this is really, really good. And can just search out your, which will generally be searching out your Kotal in the combo, or your Master Tau. Sometimes you'll search your Master Tau, which is really good. If you already have Tau, then you won't search Kotal, but if you don't have Tau, you're going to grab Tau most of the time. You can still grab Kotal anyway and opt to send it off Beatrice if you already have full combo with your Berferment, but yeah, that's just one of the ways you do it. And then we have Nightmare Magician, which is the last of the illusions here. Nightmare Magician, again, with that cannot be destroyed in battle clause, is really, really good. At the end of the damage step, if it battles an opponent's monster, you can take control of it, which is really good. That non-target takes control. And if another monster attacks at the start of the damage step, we'll pop a card in the field. So in the damage step, if any monster attacks, including your opponent's, you get to destroy any card in the field. And that can include the monster that is attacking, threatening you in any regard. So, yeah, really good. Alright, so now to go over a few other things. Chimera Fusion is your quick play fusion spell. This fusion spell can fusion summon from the hand or field into any Chimera Fusion. Or I should say, any fusion, including a beast or fiend. And it's a quick play spell. This can only be done during the main phase. But if you have a Chimera, the mythical flying beast, in your graveyard, you can add this card right from your grave to your hand. Really, really good. On top of it, we're running the Resonator package, 1 Fiendish Golem, 1 Crimson Gaia, and 1 Vision, which we could send off of our Berferment to get access to that package, to get a Fiendish Golem in rotation every turn. And then we have 3 Droplet, 3 Kaiju, both to help deal with Masquerade, which can be a pain in the neck. And then this card, which, unless you played this game since 2004, probably never seen it before in your entire life, Invader of Darkness. Your opponent cannot activate quick play spells. So unfortunately, it makes the mirror kind of a coin flip because it's very hard to out this unless you have like a Kaiju in the mirror. Just throw the out, bro. But yeah. And then last but not least, let's go over the fusion. So first, you have your King of Phantom Beasts. So when this thing is fusion summoned during the end phase, you get to hand rip your opponent for 1. Also, during your opponent's turn, when it's in the graveyard, you can target 1 Beast, Fiend, or Illusion monster and revive it. This is really good against Branded, as they can only really threaten destruction and removal in the main phase. Other than them having like a Branded and Red in the battle phase would be the only way that they can deal with it. Other than that, it's very hard once they've committed it to everything to really deal with you in the battle phase. So making Chimera a very, very useful tool. On top of that, we also have Berferment. This allows you on Fusion Summon, and it takes 2 monsters with different types, Beast, Fiend, or Illusion, like I said before. Once you Fusion Summon this thing, you can send any Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard, or Beast, or Illusion. Any one of the trio. So most of the time, you're going to be dumping out your Vision Resonator, which will allow you to search out your Crimson Gaia into your Fiendish Golem. You can also opt to dump it off Beatrice as well. And then, we also are playing its second effect, which is, its second effect can bring back a Beast, Fiend, or Illusion from your Banish. So this one targets Banish, and this one targets Grave. And both of these activate the Grave, which makes it very, very difficult to kill your opponent, especially if you remember what I told you earlier about certain monsters not being able to be destroyed in battle. That makes that very, very efficient for you. Then on top of it, we're playing Chimera the Illusion Beast. So this is very, very good OTK enabler. So this takes Chimera the Flying Mystical Beast plus any illusion monster. So basically any of your fusions plus an illusion. This card cannot, or I should say 1 plus illusions. You could use multiple. So this card becomes Chimera while it's on the field. All your fusions do that. This can attack monsters up in the battle phase up to the number of fusion materials used for it. So if you use 3, you can attack 3 times on 3 monsters. And you're probably saying, well, that's not that great. Well, wait until I read the second effect. Neither of these monsters can be destroyed in battle. And then at the end of the damage step, if this battle opponent's monster, it can make that attack 0 and negate its effects. So if you swing into a monster that they have a big body, then you make them 0, and then voila, you make them 0, and then bang, your Chimera can attack 1 or 2 more times, and then you can easily lethal over their bodies. So that being very, very good for you. Now, another thing you need to know about Chimera is that If you swing in the construct, be very careful with the Shadol matchup, because if you swing in the construct, you will not negate them first. You will get negated afterwards. You will be chain link 1 and they'll be chain link 2, so don't attempt to do it. Vice versa, if they were to do it, then they would be in that same predicament. So again, actually, no, that's yeah. No. Never mind. Never mind that I said that. Yeah. So yeah, that's Chimera. So very, very good. Enjoy this. Enjoy the replays. Yeah. Oh. Alright, this is an example of your turn 1 combo. So, all you need to do is open up Kotal, Mirror Sword Knight. Gazelle can get you there, but it's a little bit weaker. And your Nightmare Apprentice. So, we're going to go Kotal, adding our Mirror Sword Knight. Activate our skill. Reveal Mirror Sword Knight. Shuffle back Apprentice. We could shuffle Gaia if we wanted to as well. Send our Magician with our skill. Oh, I didn't go over the skill. So if you don't know what the skill does, basically it locks you out of monsters in the main deck except Beast Feed or Illusion. In the extra, it doesn't matter. You can reveal one monster that mentions Chimera Fusion, so that's either your Kotal, your Mirror Sword Knight, or your Berfament, or your Gazelle. And then you can add one Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand, shuffle one card in your hand to your deck, and then send your Nightmare Magician from deck to grave. And then if your opponent controls a monster, you can play Chimera from out of your butthole to the field. And yeah, since you'll have Chimera, you'll have instant Mirror Sword negate if that's in the grave, or a Kotal effect. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon out our Gazelle. Gazelle effect. This will add our Berfament. Now, since we skilled ready to get our Chimera Fusion, we can keep going. And then here we will make our Chimera.
I'm counting on you.
Now, there's two ways you can approach this. You can either make IP or Dweller. I'm going to make the Dweller setup here. And for that, we need a level 4 to do it with. If you have Gazelle, you have to go for the IP setup, but in this case, we don't have to. Here, we'll add the Apprentice. And then we'll summon out the Kotal. And then, we can activate Chimera Fusion since we have Chimera on the field. Add it back to Anne. Now, here, we'll go Nightmare Apprentice, discarding our Golem. Activate Apprentice to add our Master Tau. Then we'll go Chimera Fusion again. This time we will fuse off our Chimera with our Master Tau to make Berfament. Activate our Master Tau, reviving back our Mirror Sword Knight if we want to make Dweller. If you don't want to make Dweller, it doesn't matter what you revive. Here we'll send our Chaos Betrayer. Summon our Mirror Sword Knight. Make Abyss Dweller. And then here, make a Beatrice.
I'm counting on you.
Now, I already had access to my Fiendish, my Crimson Gaia, but if I didn't, I would send Vision to get Crimson Gaia. Now here I'll discard the Berfament, and I will send to the graveyard here anything I really want, but in this case I'll send Invader. And then we will go Crimson Gaia.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Now you may say, what do we end on here? Well, we have Fiendish Golem to banish any monster they have. We have our Chimera to revive any monster from the graveyard. So we can revive our Berfament and then instantly turn on our Mirror Sword Knight for a negate once we detach it off Dweller. And then, on top of it, we also have Beatrice to send far for the banish any card in the field. If we wanted to, instead of the negate to get Invader of Darkness, we could absolutely do that. So that's also an option for us. But it gives us several layers of disruption. And of course, Abyss Dweller, if you're up against the deck that revives in the graveyard, that's a disruption in itself because you're turning off all the graveyard effects. So that's your combo. On to the replays.
Alright. I summon a monster in attack. My monster's effect activates.
Dumping Magician is so good turn 1. It's unreal.
I'm counting on you. My monster's effect activates. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. All right. I special summon a monster. I activate a quick play spell. I'm counting on you. I special my monster's
Let's
effect
get
activates.
Tau. Make Beatrice. Actually, no, I want to fuse first.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
This is so good for the grind game against Branded. You make the
Here I go.
birth from it,
I fusion summon
and
a
then
monster.
trigger the Tau. And then
My
this can
monster's
send the
effect
Crimson Gaia.
activates. My monster's effect activates. I'm counting on you. My monster's effect activates. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Here I go. I exceed summon a monster. I'm counting on you. I exceed summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. I set this card face down. I set a card. My turn is
My
done.
game is only getting started. My turn.
And now we have Chaos Betrayer already set up in the graveyard for follow-up. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Brother, make your move.
I draw.
He is awoken from his deep slumber.
What I was waiting for. My monster's effect activates.
Alright, the cool thing too is if we revive with Chimera, we'll have another negate with Mirror Sword Knight as well. So Mirror Sword Knight will be a negate as well.
From my hand, I activate my quick play spell.
Okay, sure. But like I said, our board doesn't have to be anything amazing. Our graveyard can be our grind game in itself, and then we can just get right back into the game. Despite him opening up his board breakers. So we can beat Chimera pretty easily. Unfortunately, that has to be 2k or higher, or I could do something about it. I could chain Beatrice if I really want to get a send. Do I want to? What would I send anyway? I guess a Koto wouldn't be bad for like a Dramaturge, but we have one later, so it's not going to really need it.
that. My monsters
We're gonna
effect
revive
activates.
Berfament now, I think. So that way we have a monster negate, and we still have Droplet in play. Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Plus, if he clears
special
this, we'll
summon
still
a
have another
monster.
body in play. So if he skills goes for a Luber, we can negate a Luber now. So he gets Brandon in red, and he gets his, Oh, did he open the field spell? Ah, toxic! Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he used the first part of the skill, right? Yeah, he didn't open the field spell. Okay, so he's gonna get add. Alright, now we know he doesn't have, he's gonna have to combo into Condemned.
Field spell. I activate a field spell. Up here. Fusion summon. I activate my monster.
But we didn't chain block that red at all.
Activate my monster's
Unless he really
effect.
wants a Luber. That's fine. I can let him have Tragedy. I think I'd rather just negate a Luber, honestly. Keeps him off one Branded in red. Oh, I can't negate him anyway, because that activates in the grave. We can only negate on the field. Mirror Sword only negates things that are on the field. But we can negate a Luber.
Come out! I summon a monster. I activate my
Which we will
monster's
do so.
effect.
Now's my chance. My monster's effect activates.
And that does not target.
From my hand.
That does not work that
Quick
way.
play spell.
That does not work that way. We don't target. You can't dodge a Luber's negate that way. I mean, Mirror Sword negate. So even if you leave the field, you're still in that range. Do 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 do. Alright, we just made him expend everything, and we still have a Droplet in play as well. So there's no way we die this turn. And we have a revive, at worst case scenario, from the banished pile if he kills Berferment. But negating a Luber will prevent him from getting a follow-up Branded in red, which is really good. So it'll deny him a follow-up Branded in red here. Yeah, you're thinking? I bet you are. Right now, he can't.
Up here.
Well, now he can.
Fusion summon.
Okay. So Dramaturge can revive.
I activate my monster's
fine.
effect. Come out. I special summon a monster.
Fine.
Battle. Be gone.
He can't. Well,
I
he
attack with
can.
my monster.
I don't know if I want to protect the Beatrice or I don't. More things I have to deal with on his turn.
Be gone. Attack.
Doesn't directly give me follow-up anyway. Well, I guess I can forfeit and then get free link material. So it might be worth to protect here. He can reduce it to 0, but it won't do anything else.
I expected you to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna bring
My
back Mirror
monster's
Sword Knight
effect
because that's instant
activates.
follow-up.
All right.
This
It's
turn
my
was
turn.
another small step
I
towards
draw
my
a card.
victory. I end my turn.
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Nope. Get that out of here. No more taxes.
My monster's
I'm
effect
evading my
activates.
taxes. Sorry.
I'm counting on you. My monster's effect activates.
As much as I want to add Burfament, I can't because I don't have a Chimera Fusion in the grave.
My monster's effect activates. Now's the time. My monster's effect activates.
Not really good to banish here.
I activate a continuous spell.
Oh, that's really interesting. That can make Goddess.
Now's the time. I special summon a monster.
Now I can Chimera Fusion.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
Fuse this off.
All right. I fusion summon a monster.
Get Gazelle.
My monster's effect activate. My monster's effect activates.
And now I can add back Chimera Fusion. There's so many plays you can do here. Holy crap. So many different plays. Actually, I think I can kill here. But I gotta do this quickly.
That won't work. I activate my
That's
monster's
completely
effect.
fine. Okay, I can't kill. I cannot kill here, unfortunately.
Now's the time. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Now.
Nope, that doesn't work.
I activate my monster's effect.
I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I special summon a my monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. All right. I summon a monster in attack.
I can clear that next turn, so I'm not worried.
Playtime is over. I attack. Playtime is over. I attack with a monster.
Get
That's
ready.
the end.
It's my turn.
And the question I
I
have
draw.
is, does it remember that it was still fusion summoned after being farfed?
I
It
activate
should.
a field spell.
Oh, it does! No!
Activates.
Oh, that's toxic.
Here I go.
Oh, it
Special
still,
summon
it doesn't
monster.
forget. No!
Here's what I
That's toxic!
fusion summon. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. Come out! I special summon a monster. I'm moving to the battle phase. Take this. I attack with my monster. I activate a field spell. Up here. Take this.
Yeah, unfortunately we lose here.
Take this.
Oh no, wait, this can't die.
Attack! Here I go. I attack with my monster. Whatever
I
you
will
plan
not
to do
lose.
next turn,
Still
I'm
believe
not
in my
afraid.
cards. I
I
draw.
end my turn.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Well, that deals with that. Oh my goodness. Holy mother.
I activate a quick play spell.
What a game. Holy crap. I should still have Chimera.
Spell.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so I still have the other one in the grave that can revive on his turn.
I set a card. I set this card face down. That's the end.
Get ready.
My turn.
Yeah, IRS always wins in the end.
I draw.
True. Reminds me of the Declan skill. Remember where you could evade your taxes?
Yeah. Exceed summon. I activate my monster's effect.
We don't do anything here. He has to send that. He literally has to.
I activate a field spell.
Sure. And I still get my revive back from the banished. Damn, I'm loving Chimera. This deck grinds hard. This deck goes hard.
Up here. Fusion summon. I activate my monster's effect.
He's gonna reset the Brandon in red. Okay.
I set my card face down. I'm moving to the battle phase.
Now's my chance. My monster's effect activates.
Kind of really want to bring this back. But then he might not even have an out to this at this point.
I'm counting on you. Now, my monster's effect activates.
Take this. I attack with my monster. Whatever you
I
plan to do
refuse to
next
lose.
turn, I'm
Still
not afraid.
believe in my cards.
I end
I
my
draw.
turn.
It's red.
I activate a continuous spell.
I guess I gotta force it.
I use my face down card. My trap
Start
activates.
pushing.
Are you sure you want to do
Okay, so he's
that?
gonna do it now.
My set card. I activate my quick play spell.
Wait, nothing? Wait, we win! Yo, he's at Aquarius!
All right. I summon a monster. Let's battle. Let's do this.
Yes!
Monster attacks your life.
What a game! Let's go! Yes! Can we go 10-0 to Cog, chat? Is this Brandon again?
I'll show you.
One, two.
Alright, we did brick.
Here I go. My turn. Here I go. I'm counting on you.
No, yes, Baylor!
My monster's
Oh, I
effect
could do the
activates.
really crappy line.
All right. I special summon my monster's effect.
Oh, he did
activates.
Baylor. Oh, okay. Maybe it's Crow. That might be Crow, actually. That could be a Crow.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
I think I'm gonna revive Nightmare here because I really don't want him to get rid of Mirror Sword Knight if he crows. Might be a bit
monster's
greedy.
effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Things will not go as
Okay.
you hoped. I activate my monster's effect.
Because I'm trying to play around him crowing the revive. Because I want to keep Mirror Sword for a negate. Which I think is the correct way of doing it. Okay, so I still get Fusion back.
I activate a quick play spell.
Even a droplet.
I'm counting on you. I special summon my monster's effect activates.
No, I won't get Kodal into play. But that's fine.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Here I go. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect
Tao can
activates.
revive Mira Sword for advantage on his turn, and then I can end with both fusions in the grave and still a droplet. And the resonator setup. So this is still quite good. Even through the DD
Alright.
Crow here.
My monster's effect activates. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. I'm counting.
It's good to get back Mira Sword Knight because Mira Sword Knight gives us follow-up, which is really nice.
My monster's effect activates. I set a card. I set this card face down. My turn is done.
Essentially, we essentially hand-ripped them twice. If you really think about it, we kind of hand-ripped them twice. So it kind of just pays off.
Exactly what I was waiting for. My monster's effect activates. Here I go. I special now. My monster's effect activates.
Oh, actually, that's actually a really slick play that we can do.
Now, my monster's effect activates. All right. I special summon a monster.
I have Droplet, so I can do this now. So we can end with still Nightmare Magician on the field. We have the Droplet. Realistically, other than me being over anxious, we probably should have just did that in the battle phase, but that's still fine. Why is he playing Contact? I've never seen a list play Contact in my life.
I activate
Unless
my
he's more like
monster's
more
effect.
fresh Dark World list. Okay.
From my hand, I activate my spell card. Up here, I special summon
But holy
a monster.
lord, Hand Ripping 2 is broken. Hand Ripping 2 is
I activate
absolutely
my
broken.
monster.
Hand Rip for 2 is absolutely broken. Is he playing like pure Dark Lord? He's on Sanctified. Is this actually a pure Dark Lord? Yo, wait, what?
From my hand, I activate my
Yo,
quick
he's like
play
actually on pure Dark Lord with the trap. Toxic. Alright, we can send Gazelle.
Feast your eyes on this. I fusion
Or actually,
summon
we
a
can,
monster. I
if we
activate my
really want to
monster's effect. I
maximize our
activate
value,
my monster's effect.
we can do it like this.
Now's my chance. I use my
Oh,
face
right. He
My
he
trap
can't be targeted.
activates.
You only have 3 turns left in this duel.
Now's
Oh,
my
yes, that
chance.
doesn't okay
I
anymore.
reveal my face down card.
I forgot it couldn't be targeted. It's fine. Not that the Beatrice send is really going to be that much impactful anyway. It really doesn't make a difference now that Farf is gone. So it doesn't really make a difference anyway.
I'm so...
And we're still chilling here.
Feast your eyes on this. I activate my monster's
Fine.
effect. From my hand, I
He's got to
activate
be
a
really
field
careful
spell.
because Chimera can OTK really easily. Especially since we have the follow-up now. And we still have the revive in our graveyard. So we can OTK him really easy on the next turn. If he's not careful.
Up here, fusion summon.
Okay.
I activate my monster's
Drama,
effect.
drama, 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 drama.
Feast your eyes on this. I special summon from my hand. I activate my quick play spell. Battle! Here I go.
You ding ding.
My
You
monster
ding ding
attacks.
ding.
Exactly what I was
Now.
waiting for. My monster's effect activated.
Now you can't use Sanctified. Now I turned off your non-targeting Bologna that you can do.
I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates.
Alright, now I gotta think the fastest way of killing him to avoid this nonsense from occurring. I still need to make Chimera, right? Yeah. Well, I could go Farfa. Well, I can't now.
I'm counting on you. I special summon exactly what I was waiting for. My
Gotta be really
monster's
careful that
effect
we don't
activates.
die.
This
Here
turn
I
was
go.
another small step
Might I
towards
draw
my
a card?
victory. I end my turn.
I think it's the only thing that can revive Farfa.
I activate a continuous
I might have to
spell.
continue.
Things will not.
I might have to continue to play this defensively and hold this for Masquerade.
Feast your eyes on this.
Okay, so I guess he can
I
revive it anyway.
special summon a
So
monster.
yeah, we're just gonna set. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna play the long run here, because I don't think I can kill him now, because he's gonna have Sanctified.
I set this monster
So
to
we're
a
just gonna
spell.
set here.
I set a card.
He can't really have an out except for ding, but even if he dings this, he can't out the other two.
Now's my chance.
That's the end.
The only choice you have left is how you want to lose. My turn. I draw.
If he makes ding, I really don't care too much, because then the Masquerade will be dealt with, so that will be a huge benefit off of us. And he can't kill Mirror Sword in battle, and he can't kill Apprentice in battle, which is really annoying for him to deal
Up
with.
here. I link summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. Here's what I'll do. I special summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Sure, that's fine.
Come out! I special
That's
summon a
completely
monster.
fine. He has no Sanctify in the grave.
Feast your eyes on this.
He thinks he
I
has
link
game
summon
too,
a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
but he does not, because he doesn't know our set. And that's what might screw him here. I mean, okay. You negated it.
I activate my monster. Up here. I special summon a monster. I activate a field spell.
Doesn't have Morningstar. They make Queritus,
Feast
but I
your
don't care.
eyes on this.
And attack.
I fusion summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. Here's what I'll
This guy
do.
has no respect for Chimera at all.
I special summon a monster.
I dare you to make ding. I freaking dare. I triple dog dare you to make ding right now. I triple dog dare you to put ding in attack.
Up here. Exceed summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay. Nobody reads these Apprentice
Battle.
at all.
Here I go.
I told you nobody reads. I told you he was gonna think he was gonna have lethal.
I love
Refuse to
seeing the
lose.
fear in your
Still
eyes.
believe in my
I
cards.
end my
draw.
turn.
Okay, now the question is, can I get to fusion? This doesn't. This does. So I still have a Chimera Fusion in the deck. I do. So we're gonna have to do the ugly play, I think. Which should be fine. Actually,
I activate a continuous
since we're Hell's
spell.
Bells and going for lethal, we're gonna do it this way. Since a level 5 or higher Dark is on the field, we can Special Vision.
Here I go. I special summon a monster. Alright. I tribute summon my monster's effect.
And this will get us Chimera Fusion. Which is very, very important, because that'll allow us to win the game.
My monster's effect activates.
I figured out.
Yes! We destroyed Brandon, chat! Multiple games in a row. He crowed us, we won. We got dropped with an Eclipse, we won. We 10-0, we destroyed Despia. Chimera is top tier. Oh my. Look at that. What? Well, 9 in a row, I should say, not 10. 9 in a row. Oh, wait. Oh, no, Toxic. It didn't count the rank up. It was 10 in a row. It won't count. Oh, I can't even get... Let me get the gems for Dominator. Oh, come on.